Hey everyone, welcome to Sauce, and welcome back to OneShot. Nico didn't have any dreams that time. He just started right up here, like he got out the bed. Oh, I guess I can just keep doing that. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't actually sig into dream sequence. Oh, the bridge is broken. So I guess I need to walk across these vines wherever they appear. And this robot here is screwed, and those squares there are screwed. I mean that doorway. So I guess I have to find another way across into the places. And continue figuring out what is screwed with this world that was not in the previous world. I mean, clearly a lot of problems have arisen. There's squares all over the big robot. Ah, that is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. Alright. The deeper ruins are ahead. Note that they are partially flooded. Okay. Can I go anywhere else outside here? I guess not. And here is the minecart. I can't go back now. So there we go. Now I have to go in here. And I suppose that way into the city is off limits, so I'm going into the city in a different manner. What? These squares are just everywhere. Yep, they sure are. It sucks. These boxes are just everywhere. Here are more squares. So I guess I can't go in either of these directions. This leaves the place where Maze was, I guess. These squares again. Where can I go? I'm getting more or less. Hello person, 2 children reside near here. Like, I basically have only one place I can go. Pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Punch. Never knew it would be so easy. Look at him, he's so proud of himself. Ow, my foot, ow. Ow. Don't kick boxes. Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, jeez. Are you guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes, I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home it's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Hmm? The squares, they're way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Nothing. Almost let that slip, Sauce. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right? Yes, of course. Phew. Ah, you were saying about the gate. Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Ooh, the passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention, the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. It's okay, I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Before I follow them, I should try checking on Maze. Because I don't remember actually if you can. Or if there is anything here. But this place has nice, relaxing guitar music. Acoustic guitar, that is. think that's an acoustic guitar anyway. Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. Question mark? The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My powers, the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but... Stress is good for this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. People deserve to live, even if just for another day. That's very sad, actually. Not worry. I am fine. Actually, you're fine. Never mind, YouTube is cancelled. Good night. Okay, now that we're back, I mean, I never left. Let me check something. I think I vaguely remember there being vines after I talked to her across the bridge, but maybe I'm just misremembering things. Let's just check. Give me a momento to checko. I don't know, I'm adding O's to every word, but I am clearly I am adding letters where they shouldn't be. Okay, never mind. Bridge is broken. Yeah, I don't even have anywhere else to fast travel. Okay, let's go back to Kalama's and Alula's backyard. But yeah, this playthrough is a bit sadder than the regular one, even though the regular one ends on a pretty bad note, depending on what you choose. I mean, ultimately, it either ends badly for the people of this world, or for Nico. And in the end, both are gonna be screwed regardless if you pick one or the other, because, like everyone in the game says, the world there isn't long for the world. This world isn't long for this world, because, well, the deterioration and everything. Even if you restore the sun, you're basically dooming Nico to die along with the world way sooner than he should ever die. He is kid. He deserves to live long. At least the courtyard's unaffected for now. We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. I have pointed out that Alula is adorable, haven't I? Because she is. It's a ball. That's mine. It doesn't bounce around as much as it used to, though. Fish! Fish! Here's the same thing happens. Oh. Nico! Nico, what's wrong? You look like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh. Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait. Let me check something. There it is! Oh, I was right, huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friend's books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Sauce, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. I wonder when our friend will come back. I wonder how long this passage is. Looks like there's some lights at the end. Those are fireflies. Okay. But basically here. Calamus! Whoa! How did the boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room when we were in. And then a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Sauce must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Sauce are with us. Well, if Sauce made the boat a beer, it should be safe. What do you think, Sauce? Can we go yet? We can leave whenever you're ready. Here we go! I like how I can boat slower or faster, even though there's no propulsion method. Look at the pretty fireflies. Oh! Yay! I have said already that Alula is adorable, right? Because she is. We made it. Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. It's a gravestone. That's a weird format for... Wait, is that the light bulb? Is that shape for the light bulb? Also, that's a very tall gravestone. Who's buried here? Like several people? Entire families? I don't know. It's pretty creepy to think about, I guess. But it can't be helped if it is true. Let's go talk to Alula and Calamus. It's a gravestone. Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened today. I met Messiah. Hi, Nico. Hi. This is her grave. It's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Sigh. Alula, wanna help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes! I hope she can see us wherever she is. At least I still got my sister. Okay, let's go down here then. See what happens. There's a trail of clovers here, of course. It seems to be leading me somewhere. Mysterious. Who that? Who is that man? It's you. My name is Nico. Ah, nice finally to meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after your memories were restored. Ooh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it would be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Ooh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula were talking about then? Was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Sigh. I guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in, and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady. Neither of them made it out. Oh, no. He did give me this, though. The disc he pulled, this disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right. City gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue of the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Ooh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Sauce and I help you find these things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. Can't really do anything else right now. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? A battery for the engine and a few gears to replace the broken ones. If you could help me, if you could find the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again. Just a wrench. It's a plane! Fly machine! Right. Looks like a piece from this plane. It's a crowbar. It's a fire. That's the little... I don't know where to find these things. Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Ah. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they would know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? Ah, that sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. I guess it's the same thing. I guess this means I'm gonna get access to the other places. I mean, that has to mean that. I guess I also noticed that going back with the boat like this means that Calamus and Alula are stranded over there. I can fast travel to the graveyard. But this is a problem. I can't make it across. They're in the door. I can't make it across there. So if I could make it back there, it would have to be through here. But like everything here is blocked off by the squares. And we don't have a vine to go across that bridge. Let's see if talking to Maze will change anything. Hello, I have something to ask of you. Yes? Looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken, and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong too. And an undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... That's very dark. I wonder what's with that red thing. Does that mean May's bled from her exertion? I can't really tell, but it looks very... she kind of like instantly... like... she kind of just instantly... quote-unquote killed herself to make the vines. Let's fast travel back across the damn it. No, not here. Also not here. God damn it. So here's a vine. I knew there was going to be a vine here, I just didn't know when. Alright. So that's very sad, but I need to move on. I need to make sure Maze's sacrifice doesn't go to waste. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. This plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. Damn, look at that size of those vines. Land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but looks like the vines are slowing it down. There we go. My mommy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. Sigh, we won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares, the sun can't restore the land. Damn it. Damn it. Is this Magpie? Magpie? Magpie or Magpie? Magpie. Sure am. You here to trade? Cause if you are, then I got bad news for ya. A lot of my stuff is back at my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah, I bet there's a lot of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work, but I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Aw. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Ah, thank you. By the way, if you ever see a big guy with goggles and a cool helmet, tell him the trader in the Glen said hi. Also, ask him if he has any more music boxes for trading. Will do. It's a blanket covered in shiny things. Still kinda sad I lost most of my stuff. Oh, better lose your stuff than lose your life. This island has more moss covering than our village did. Would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. I guess it doesn't perform trading. Sniff. Are you okay? I wanna go back home. What a day. Nothing's biting. But this guy is still like this. This boy, that goat, a ram, and ain't right. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed a whole village. Literally. It's okay, thanks. These are filled small dried fish. It's a bed. Well, more like a mattress. An empty jar. Looks like the Glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. It's a fish stew. At least I think it's fish. They look kinda like snakes. That means it's eels. That means it's eels, honey. Eels. The vines are everywhere. The plant lady must be protecting us. Yeah. Oof. No, I can't do anything here. Our village was ransacked by the squires not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh, squires are bad news, man. Yep. It survives playthroughs. This guy will still tell you that squares are bad news. It's because they are, you know. That's why he tells you that. Because it's true. Let's go over to the research facility so I can try getting a battery, which will probably involve the robots sacrificing themselves, since I can't. They probably won't be able to keep. I probably won't be able to take the battery without powering them down. Some vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Hello, person. This research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was... Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No? Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? What is a flying machine? Never mind. Do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? Have you checked the power room? Yep, there you go. Do you know where I could find a battery? I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things. Our anomalies are increasing. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh right, I almost forgot. We had to fix a battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Sauce? This is an emergency for living beings. You can use the battery room from the generator. Ooh, wait, but if you take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Sauce and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Do what you must. A couple of fireflies. I guess you have no choice but to take this, Sauce. We depowered it. Sauce, I'm not gonna smash the sun. Oh, Nico. Chill out. Was there anything around here? I guess not. It's like a dead end thing. So I guess I should just fast travel back to the graveyard. That's probably faster. We're just about done here, so let us know when you're going to go back to the ruins. Okay. Did you find any... What were we looking for again? Gears. Gears! Did you find any of those? No, but I found this music box though. Ooh. Can I actually take them back to the ruins if I go on the boat? No, I don't think so. Okay. The boat with mysterious propulsion that is not clear. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do you need? We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering out the robots there. Felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. Right. Still need a few gears to put this engine back together. Please do what you must to find some. We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but... This looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this? Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world, despite... Well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine. Although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery are not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of the parts. There's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and... don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first, and then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she's a fox. Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. Sigh. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream, but then I get so caught up with, and I just kinda forget. I forget that everything is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. And then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, or am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be cold? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, isn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is right now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is pulling everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone that gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is cold? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing cold. The squares can cause damage to that cold. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in the previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah, but how? If everyone in this world is cold, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So, what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff all the time to think about it. Ah, you know of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the quote-unquote real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about Messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot Prototype was built to predict the future about the specifics of this Messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the Messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the Messiah would have not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. Some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the world machine. A large detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is, there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Sauce? Yeah. The operator, Sauce, would then generate universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So Sauce is the living person you need to borrow. No, that would be you. But why me? I should have asked this question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. You can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you are upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know? So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them, and they're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Ah. Well, I word a precaution before you take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you are in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news! The boat's gone! What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city! If you wish. Oh yeah! Alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Uh-huh. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. Nico's face never stops amusing me. He's always so excited. Look at him. Phew! Made it. That is a very small landing pad. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I have ever done in my entire life. Heh. Reactions for first timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Sauce, that was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah, thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome? And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you! And the prototype, even if it's broken right now. I'm glad you are taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings too. That's true, those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, we don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so you should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Sauce, let's do our best. I don't think it's safe to use this against us. Damn you, squares! Stupid squares. Oh, the music here is different. Those squares are just everywhere. Come on! Come on! Work already, huh? Alright, the elevator guy. Come on! Come on! Now of all times! Excuse me. Whoa! You're you! Ah, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into... The elevator is missing a button, right? How did you know? Sasa and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on me, but I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. You know, evacuees, you know, from the West apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh, right now everyone's crowded in a cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find magnets and stuff in the apartment, Sauce? The what? Looks like we have to find some other way to fix the button. Holy fudge! Looks like Sauce and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Let me know if you need my help with anything. So apparently this guy's name is like Charles Thomas or something like that. I don't know why. In-game it's never revealed, but it is known. Oh, the bed. The bed. Not yet. Maybe later, in a bit. So we can't go to the West apartments? Is that it? No. More of those squares. Yeah, I can't go to the West apartments. Let's try going to the cafe. Talk to everyone there. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, but at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. At least people won't starve here. The perks of using a cafe as an emergency shelter, huh? So, can I get you anything to eat? No, thank you. Even though I could go for some pancakes right now, there just isn't time. Oh crap, it's this penguin. Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello. Hello.
Now is not really the time to talk to penguins, Sauce.
Hello.
Same as usual, huh? Dang it! I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? Oh, Bessie's looking pretty bummed about this too. There, girl. Hey, hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you've mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around, Sauce. Good thing you've got a scarf, huh? Uh-huh. Scarves are great. If I had my stuff back, I'd knit one for everyone here. Bummer! I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. Plant spirit, Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing? She's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. It's really a shame that the glen is starting to erode so fast now. Soon, the world won't have much room for plants left. Aside from black clovers, I mean. Black clovers are so resilient. I wonder how they do it. Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. I don't know what I'm gonna do without Model CW2 2nd Gen Unit 4E. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girls sad. Squares are bad. I like that logical progression there. Well, that's enough talking to people, I guess. Back to that one room. Here's the clock. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Good afternoon. Please leave me be. We are running out of time. What big clock? Who took my stapler? Some kind of computer terminal. Communications with the surface have been lost. I am unable to do anything. There's some small holes on the table. Looks like something was bolted here before. Screen is off. Zero. Can I go up there to explore the city skyline like in the previous playthrough? Doesn't seem like Nico feels like talking about it this time around. I guess it's to be expected. So, about this clock. The theme of this playthrough is Solstice. It was actually an update that was released after the game's launch, and before the update was launched, this clock was counting down to the date of the update. And back then, you couldn't go through this playthrough, so you couldn't have the events happening as they are to start with without the remote control at the start. Using the mining carts to go through the prototype, but you would start that playthrough. You would start that playthrough by going through this door, and the code, it would ask you for a password, which is the same as the password that you used at the start of the game in this mode. I think it's the same. The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The Word document is on the screen above the password prompt. So it's basically the same thing. Like it's asking you for that one password. And once you go in here now, I guess you get this little doorway here. This one is green. This one is red. This one is blue. That one is purple, but you can't do anything with it. This elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. You should find someone tall to reach it for us, Sauce. I wonder who's tall enough. This elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. So yeah, now that the update has released, the timer is always at 0 once you unlock it. It doesn't appear the first time you play through the game, but after that it will be powered and display a timer. But now it's always at 0. I guess unless I don't know if moving the timer on your computer back would change that. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh. Do they work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. But you should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Ooh, I guess I am. So show me the way, I suppose. Hmm? This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works alright. I'll go get the evacuees, I suppose. Mm-hmm. What is going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Sauce and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. You okay in there? Mostly. Look, don't worry about me for now, okay? You got more important stuff to deal with. X. So wouldn't the other elevator be around here? Let's see if this elevator works. There's more squares here now too. There are squares here too now. Let's try getting the evacuees myself. I mean, I wonder if that works. I don't actually know. Good afternoon. Please leave me be. We're running out of time. You're a clock. So, can I get you anything to eat? Damn it, I can't evacuate them. I can't seem to evacuate them myself. That's dumb. I should be able to evacuate them. Myself. Oh, whoops. I was distracted. So many things going on my screen. There's actually nothing going on my screen. I was just paying attention to something else. Alright, so let's try going to the library or something. Let's walk around in the city, see what happens in the surface. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me. Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Huh. Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, you have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Well, looks who's back. How about next time you let me know before you leave the shelter to go into a literal death zone? Sorry, I get so worried, you know. Hey, you found the Messiah. Yeah, we ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah, robot That's why he needed the book so badly. Y'all talking about a kid with white hair and goggles? That's Cedric, yeah. He ran in here earlier, grabbed one of the books from my archives and ran straight out the door without even going through checkout. The nerve of that kid! Said it was an emergency, so I didn't bother stopping him. I hope he doesn't get himself killed out there. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh. That was... the labs? That poor kid! No! Not him too! I'm... sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Are you kidding me? Kid, there's no way we're letting you out there. But I really have to. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize, however long that takes. But what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? The sun won't do us any good if the squares are just gonna mess everything up. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, no, I won't allow it. Sigh. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you're just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? You have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. You must seem so ungrateful. It's... okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Sauce, do you remember the very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't sure, but I trusted you more, Sauce. Then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Sigh. Prototype said to forget the things he told me, and Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that and yet continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. Then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me, but at the end you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you to? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save those worlds, Sauce. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were Sauce, I'm not afraid anymore. Sniff. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Well, I'm convinced. After all that, it'll be super rude for me to stop you, wouldn't I? Wouldn't it? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. Promise us you'll be careful, okay? You guys be safe too. Please be careful out there. Oh, what book did Cedric take? One of my favorites, thank you very much. It's the author's book detailing the creation of ProfitBot. And by detailing, I mean it. There's a ton of detail in that book. Blueprints, progress shots. Took me forever to edit. Ooh. The archival room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for any inconvenience. It's okay. Oh, these guys are here. This stand smells sugary. Candy skewers, fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid, but at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as you conserve the water we have on hand, my water pills should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. That's actually really good. Do you need something? Please approach from the front. I need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I wanna die reading. City gate was destroyed a while back. I can't go into the glen anymore. Not sure where I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. I still have plenty of these soup dumplings left. Looks like you should have feed everyone here for at least another day. The world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah. At least that's finally off my bucket list. Looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. This stinks. This person's not actually buzzing, they're asleep, but I don't really want to snore. Yeah, I've read all this before. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. His books are the only things keeping me going these trying times. I wonder where the author is. Apparently he just kinda stopped showing up. The head librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one has seen him in person in so long. Sigh, many people have me assuming the worst. I hope the author is safe. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. The author is an artist too, you know, I could tell, yeah. I just like looking at pictures. Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit 827 is still doing okay. I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. The robots are the only ones we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. This little guy ran into some squares earlier and managed to escape mostly intact. These newer models are pretty tough. Sigh. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Sauce, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Yeah, the lab complex got total, didn't it? Yeah, all those hours I put in my work, and now, she fell asleep. She's asleep. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? Haha, looks like we're stuck with the latter. Well, it was nice knowing you all, I suppose. What are you doing to that book? Editing it! I've been in the author's shadow for my entire career. I'm gonna die soon. I wanna die knowing I put out at least one original idea out there. Despite all this, I still really wish I could have met the author. The world is ending. What are we gonna do? Ah! What? You need something? No? Suit yourself. But, just so that you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You think I'm gonna be throwing the evacuees out just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No. Good, because I'm not. This guy scares me, Sauce. This library was built fairly recently, you know. Shortly after the first square appears, they wanted to build something that could withstand pressure collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. Everyone here should be safe for now. Oh, hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Lots of those squares are starting to show up in the streets. I know. We're still waiting on another group of evacuees. One of the apartments on the other side of town got really messed up yesterday. Oh. Oh, you're not injured, are you? The head librarian has converted her room into an infirmary for now. If you need a place to rest, let me know. Or let her know, I guess. The evening news, everything is terrible. Everything's terrible. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Your head's a coffee cup. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. Reshelving in progress. There's nobody else here. Evening news. Everything is terrible. Oh, okay. Well, this video is already too long, so I'm just gonna, and I'm probably gonna start recording the next one right away, so I'll just end this one right here. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, this has been Sauce, and I'll see you next time on OneShot. Bye!